We're going to start with translation on a coordinate plane. Before we start, recall the definition of translation. It is a transformation that slides a figure. And when you slide a figure, you can only move horizontally or vertically. So if you want it to move diagonally, you have to have a combination of those vertical and horizontal motions. Every single point on a figure is going to move the same distance in the same direction. Let's start with this figure that I have here, this triangle. Now, we can name this using one single letter, but we need to keep track of all of the points. So what we're going to do is we're going to use 3 letters to name this figure, this triangle, because there are 3 vertices. So I'm going to name this point A, this point B, and this point C, so that we can easily track it. What we're going to do next is we're just going to list out the points so that, again, we can easily track it and see what's happening. So point A is at the coordinate 2, -2. B is at 4, -4. And C is at 5, 1. Remember that these are your pre-image points because you have not transformed anything yet. Now what we're going to do is we're going to translate this figure, this triangle ABC, 5 units to the left and 3 units up. Okay, so left is this direction, and of course up is this direction. Remember, every single point on here is going to move the same distance, the same direction. So what we're going to do is, instead of having to move infinitely many points, we're just going to move the 3 vertices and then draw the shape in the end. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with A. I'm going to go with green. 5 units left, 3 units up, right? 1 point at a time. So starting with A, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, and then 1, 2, 3 up. All right, put your point right there, and we are going to name this, right, A prime, because now it's your new image point. We're going to do the exact same thing for every single point here. Let's go next with B. All right, 5 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 up, 1, 2, 3, there we go. This is going to be point B, B prime, prime. There we go. All right, we're going to do the same thing with C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, left, 1, 2, 3, up. And then there is your point. Label it C prime. You have your 3 new points, connect them, and you have your translated shape. Okay, so you've just translated regular ABC, triangle ABC, to become A prime, B prime, C prime. And what we're going to do, just to kind of keep track of everything, we're going to label our new coordinates. So A is now at the point -3, 1. B prime is now at is -1, -1. C prime is now at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are your image points. Okay? I want you to keep in mind, see if you can figure out the relationship between your pre-image points, the coordinates of your pre-image point, and your image points. We're going to talk about this in the next lesson, but see if you can figure anything out. All right, one more example here. We have our new figure, triangle DEF. I have the pre-image coordinates listed out already for you. What we're going to do this time is we are going to translate this 6 units to the right and 4 units down. So remember, every single point on your figure is going to move the same number of units in the same direction. All right, so let's start with point D. So 6 to the right, 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Okay, so this is going to be your D prime point. Next, we're going to move point E. All right, same thing, 6 right, 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to label this point E prime. And then our last point here, point F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. That is going to be point F prime. Now all you have to do is connect your 3 points together, and you have your translated image, 6 units to the right and 4 units down. We're going to do the same thing. We are going to list out our image points just so that we can track what happened. Look back and track what happened. So D prime is now at 1, 0. E prime is at 2, negative, 1, 2, 3, negative 3. And F prime is at 2, negative 5. Alright, and so just kind of look at your pre-image and your image points, see if you notice any patterns, any relationships, how the pre-image became the image points. We're going to talk about that in the next lesson. Okay, so translating should be pretty simple. If you know how to count, if you know the directions in which you're going, you are able to translate a figure.